What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy OT.
And Miss Dorothy.
And you are now tuned into
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Like, subscribe, and follow wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis, y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.
So, words to live by / quote of the day is actually something that I wrote. And I was up there in the trees. Yes, I was high as a kite. But when I'm high, I ain't gonna lie, I do some of my best thinking. That's just me. Okay. So, it's 3 rules to live by. And this is for everybody, whether you're in a partnership, relationship, whatever ship. Go look at the ships. I am, we are, we will. I am is in reference to oneself to hold themselves accountable. We are is in reference to we are going to succeed. We are going to deal with trials and tribulations, but we will stay focused and continue to do the work. We are going to succeed. You have to continue to tell yourself that. 3, we will is in reference to holding others around you accountable. We will agree, we'll disagree, but throughout this partnership, we will grow and learn one another and understand, and we will help each other succeed. So how you feel about that, Ms.
Okay, Mr. Highly Motivated. I love it.
Oh, I like that. Highly. Yes, I was highly motivated.
Highly. Dang, all right. I feel like I'm ready to go into a championship game.
Okay, all right. That's how you should feel. You know, that's how I want to,
Okay, I see you. Snaps for you.
Okay. Well, that has been your words to live by / quote of the day.
Nice pick me up.
Thank you. So here we go.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You know, a lot of things get like words, terms, things get used like very loosely nowadays. Like, for instance, I'm gonna talk about something that happened to me. So today I was told that I threw somebody up under the bus. You know, I'm like, who, me? Never. I would never do that. Like, seriously. Well, not intentionally anyway. So basically, I'm going to tell you a story without telling you a story. They said I threw them under the bus for a certain reason because I was asked a question, and I answered that question very truthfully as if I knew how, because I was told that whatever I needed, when I told them I didn't need it because I couldn't do what I needed to do.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody's going to ask me to do that task one day. And so when I was asked to do that task, I was like, I could lie and say I cannot do that task, but it was written on my badge. Mm-hmm. So it was like, such and such handed me my badge of honor. So it wasn't like me throwing them up on a bus, but they was like, well, why are you doing X, Y, and Z if you can't operate X, Y, and Z? I'm like, well, just, I don't know. So when it got back to me, it was more so on like, you threw this person up under the bus. So, I kind of contemplated on it because I kind of felt bad. And then the dude came in. I told him, hey, I threw you up on the bus. I kind of bagged up over you, too. But I was just like, all right, so what? So, I went back to my working quarter, and I pondered on it. And I'm just like, did I really throw this person up under the bus? Or did they not just do their job properly? And, we preach communication in my job.
Right.
Is key to any relationship. But a lot of communication does not go on sometimes. And so, long story short, I'm like, hell no. I wasn't wrong, because I remember saying to this person, hey, I don't know how to do such a task, so why should I be honored with this badge of honor? Don't give me that. Oh, right. Nobody will ask, but, somebody asked. So, like, the term, like I said, it's a loose term, but it's just like, did I? And I'm like, in my head, hell no. I just said the truth, and I wasn't thinking, oh, this is going to get this person in trouble, even though he really did not get in trouble like that because, it wasn't that bad because now I can drive it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. This is
Yeah.
this is a
That's
lot
a
to
shot
unpack
fired.
right now.
Yeah.
And a shot fired.
Because he be out there listening, so I didn't say no names and I didn't say what. So.
I am weak. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to you.
So there was a title written on your badge or a qualification.
Yeah, I like
say.
that. A qualification.
A qualification.
Yes. 'Cause I was not qualified.
That you were not technically qualified for.
Mm-hmm.
But the person that qualified you for it said it'd be fine.
Because I would never need that.
Because you would never need it.
Qualification.
Correct?
Uh-huh.
And it sounds like something that would be important. I mean, it has to on there. It has substance.
Yeah, it has substance.
It has
Okay,
substance.
okay.
And it didn't. Okay. And so something happened where somebody asked you and you didn't have that knowledge of how to perform that task or whatever.
I had it on my
qualification.
plate, but I didn't know how to eat it.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay.
So it was like, I can hop on this thing and
Let it rock. But then it would have put you in a bind because what if something would have went downhill?
that part. I was like, I don't know,
And the person that qualified you for it
really would have been disqualified.
really would have been disqualified. So in a way, you kind of helped them.
True. But see, my thing is just like, don't say that, because this is what I came to the conclusion of, that means somebody didn't do their job. Because if that's the case, if you did it right and you gave me the qualifications with the knowledge to do what I needed to do, then when asked, I could have just did the task. So it would have been like, I can do this task. And I wouldn't have had no reason to say, I can't do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
We get sometimes, because I did write some pointers, you got to get all the facts because you can say, Dorothy threw me up on the bus. How? What bus? Like, what bus was there? Like, like if there was never a bus to begin with, that means you're trying to place the blame, the blemish, as the definition says, on somebody else. But it wasn't my fault. Now, I possibly could I have said something differently, but it was kind of a spot on moment. It was like, I'm not thinking. I got boxes in my hand. I'm trying to maneuver, do this and that. So when asked, it's just like, hey, stop what you're doing, go do this. Can't. Why? Cause I can't.
Right.
So yeah.
Now, are there other people that are qualified to teach you this qualification and stuff like that?
Yeah, my boy taught me today.
But okay, so somebody else did, or that person that originally wrote it.
No, not the original.
Okay, but the original person had the task to do that for you, and they did, and they failed to do that. They failed to do so. So your boy taught you today. So I didn't get anything down or move anything around. But that term is definitely used loosely for sure because on one end, somebody could say, I'll just throw me on the bus, et cetera, et cetera. But no, in that aspect, no, because not you, but that person that's over you took on that task to teach you what was needed to be taught.
I thought he was my friend.
In order for you to get qualified to have that written on wherever. But they chose not to and said you would never need to use it. But even let's say you didn't need to use it ever. You could use it somewhere else.
Yep. And then
and they failed that. So in that case, it's not so much as throwing someone under the bus. It's
failure to do your job.
So that's when self-accountability needs to be had.
That's a word that never can get used loosely.
Never get used loosely. Never.
Yeah.
And it's just like skipping over steps and I'm sorry, but being lazy because I love to say this. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
That's true.
And
that's true.
Help that.
If everybody did their job, that's in life, that's in anything, like to 100%, like you be like, the thing is, I hear people preach it. Like, do this. Like, okay, fuck it, do the right thing. Shout out to Spike Lee. But, you know, if you do the right thing, then you wouldn't have to go back and cover your tracks. And like, I think that's something that like people don't understand. Like, you just, okay, here you go. In my defense, I said no. I know I said no, but it's like, man, and I'm like, that's cool, but
You did as you were told.
yeah. So now I got it, and
if not you, then who? Who else? And I'm not saying
like
that person does it to everybody or whatever, but
yeah,
I'm not saying they don't.
he don't.
Because if not, then who?
But to me, it was more so like, okay, I'm trying to get you. Like, I'm gonna tell you. Let me break it down. Let me get it, because he really has been a person who's helped me every step of the way. He's been an asshole, but cool, because I'm an asshole myself. But the thing is, it's just like, if you trying to get me to this step, then shit, that's something you should have told me, because I'm not necessarily jumping at the first chance to get on equipment. Mm-hmm. So dropping hints without dropping hints. But if I can do it and somebody needs it, then yeah, I'm there to help. But I'm a person, I want to learn everything. So don't throw me to the wolves without giving me a fucking bone or something. Let me fend myself off now. But you send me, you just nothing.
Yeah, and he could be. I mean, he's where he's at right now for a reason. So I'm sure he's amazing and everything, and he's your boy.
He is,
too,
but not too much.
However, as a superior, you still got to do your job. Even if, and shout out to him for helping you, get to where and everything. But in this case, what did it do? What did it do? Because at the end of the day, innocence is no excuse for ignorance.
I'm gonna put it like this.
So
yeah, you're right.
You gotta show people the way.
Yeah. Okay, it's like, okay, for instance, I'm not taking no bid for nobody. If I didn't do the shit, yes, best believe you can call me a snitch, call me what you want. I'm telling. Like, no, I'm 30-something. No, I'm telling, because ain't that G code stuff? Sticking to the streets. That y'all can stick to the streets. That's loosely used, because I'm not going to jail for nobody. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving up my whole life. So it was kind of him or me in that situation. Like, I could have lied and said no, but it was just like, here it is, and like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Like you said, it just came.
Rolled off the tongue. So if I rolled over him with the bus, sorry for you, my brother, but it wasn't intentionally. I still love him. So yeah, I mean, sometimes what one person looks at as, oh, you did this, another person that's my explanation for it, because at the end of the day, like, I could have sat there, lied, got on that machinery, and I know how to go forward and backwards on it. Let me just be honest. But I wasn't about to do no picking up nothing, moving nothing around, because so when
and I'm sorry,
no, you good.
I was about to cut you off.
You good?
Okay. And I want to get this clear. Like, there are certain things where it's like, there's steps to it. There's levels. Mm-hmm. There's levels, right? It's one thing about, like, you just getting into a position and they're like, okay, I'll teach you this at a later point, but it's something minuscule. Like, even more so on, like, paperwork side, closing stuff. But whenever it's something that's big as, machinery,
yeah,
that's something that needs to be done like yesterday.
Zone
because
safety.
Yeah. Cause
no,
before OSHA comes through.
So, boy, listener, I'm gonna go there. So, not only does the under the bus go for him too, because if I threw him under the bus, I really threw the person who signs the thing over to me under the bus too.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of layers to this. Okay.
It is. It's like an onion. So, but my thing is, I told you also that I didn't want to. I will not say thy name, but it's like when I ask for certain things, because only this person can grant these wishes. Mm-hmm. So if I'm asking you for this training, I'm asking you for this license or whatever you may have it, give it to me, and don't tell me it's not that important right now. I'll give it to you when I get it. Because I work somewhere where I need all this stuff. And you're telling me, so when I get shipped over, then I'm not going to know how to get this down or do this because I'm not qualified for it.
Right.
And I don't want it unless I know how to operate it. There we go.
Exactly. And there are cases in the workplace where I guess you could be thrown under the bus, but really if you're in the workplace, I don't really feel like it can be a term used there for sure. But when it's in cases where it's like you just not being trained to do what you're supposed to do, it's not you throwing someone under the bus.
I need to throw a lot of people on the bus because that's where the breakdown comes in at. Because, boy, if I write a book on everybody. Because, no, for real, because if you break
especially when you asking them, hey, like, I want to know how to do this, show me.
Because you can it's, first of all, safety. There's people walking around in here, and it ain't just us. Mm-hmm. So if they're not safe, then we ain't. If we're not being safe when nobody's looking, then we're not being safe when everybody's looking in.
And I'm just saying, OSHA, there could be an OSHA worker in any store, any place near you, and even if they're on duty or off duty, they still there. And if they see some stuff going down, that's a hefty fine. Because
I'll just be like, man, people, like, the reason why I don't go to these big warehouses where you have to do all this machinery is because of that reason. I don't trust myself on all this stuff, but if I have to learn it in this little environment, that's cool, but you need to teach me because you can't practice. You can't preach, and you not practicing that because I be thinking if everybody truly did their job everywhere, like let's just take Whataburger. If all them employees went in and did the right thing, all the food would come out right. If they just took their time, because yes, Whataburger, y'all count your days, y'all be messing my food up. Anyway, if they just took their time to do what they needed to do, then everything would be perfect. Like not perfect, but it would be damn good. So,
right.
Like
it'd be on the same line. It'd be on the same path.
Yeah. Because our new head dude, Honcho in charge, I like him. I like his direction because it's like he's not so much asking or he's not even telling. He's just like, basically do your job. Like, we hired y'all people for a reason. And I feel like that's how the head and the assistant work. That's how they work. So everybody else is kind of on edge, not me. Because it's just like, oh, now you got to be held accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you got to do your job. So, but what's wrong with that? Because you can't tell me, oh, do your job this way, and you're my superior, and I'm like, okay, well, I know you not doing it right. I can be that person, but I'm not.
And again, it would be different if it was like a case or a scenario where, like, y'all are both doing. And I'm not saying what he did was shady. I'm not saying that at all. But this is an example. Mm-hmm. If y'all were both doing like some shady stuff and y'all knew what was going on and y'all were in cahoots with it, and then a higher up comes and it's like, hey, what's going on here? And you were like, oh, well, it's such and such. It's all him. Then I'd be like, yeah, you was throwing him under the bus.
That part.
But this isn't one of those scenarios.
This is just safety.
That's it.
Simple operational safety.
As simple as it sounds, as simple as it is.
But it could be some stuff like that because then you doing it too, and I just threw you. That's a perfect way to use throwing us on the bus.
Yeah,
I was doing shady shit, but I wasn't doing nothing shady. I just told the truth,
going against morals and ethics and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like that would be like that other, but that wasn't the case. You were just telling the truth. That's what it was. So, I mean, I hope that y'all could still be cool. But.
Man, that ain't stopped nothing. And now he got something to roast me extra hard about. Like, because I got to see him 24/7.
Damn.
Yeah, but no, because at the end of the day, it could have been worse. But it really wasn't that bad. It was just a simple. Because actually, by me telling the truth, telling you I don't know how to do this shit, so. Even if he gave me this badge, that didn't mean that I was saying that, I never did it. Shit, I don't know. I just said I don't know how to drive.
See?
I don't know how to drive it. What you mean you don't know? I don't know how to drive it. Like I've been on it, yeah, but went around in circles. That's it. Ain't really trained on it to do anything on it to help anybody on it.
Right.
So
I wish I could go play on one of those things.
no, you don't.
I love heavy machinery.
Now some of them are different. And if I tell you names, then it's just like, oh, but I'm not. But some of them are different, and some of them I enjoy because I'm like, oh, if you hurt somebody on this, you just stupid.
Yeah. If
you hurt somebody, it's just 3 things in there. If you hurt somebody, you being stupid. Point blank. Period. You not, because you can teach a 5-year-old to do that. Like one that's really attentive. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Like, Amir can do it. I'm positive she could. Said thingy thing she could operate.
She could operate it. Okay.
Yeah.
I won't tell her you said that because then she gonna find out what it was and she gonna try to go do it.
Well, she gonna have to get past the employees and people.
Oh yeah.
Unless like somebody's like, oh, yo, come on, I'll show you.
Yeah, let's go.
I said now I do have workshops where I am at the first of the month. Look, dropped.
Oh wow! Look at for kids.
Yeah.
Say less. You know what? I got a really great bonding opportunity for you and Tessa to bond with y'all's niece. Y'all pick her up the first of the month. Take her. Don't take her for the whole weekend. The whole week, it's great. It's fine.
Might take you up on that.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
See how it is with a kid.
See, it's perfect.
Well, she work at the pizza place. So with her working at the pizza place, that's perfect.
Yeah. Y'all just let me know whenever. She's always down. Yeah. But yeah, no, it is a word that does get used real loosely. But
if y'all just join us, we're just talking about words that get used loosely.
Misconstrued.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what one person says, somebody else going to have a different opinion about it.
Exactly.
Like that goat term. Who's your goat, Dorothy?
Goat, greatest of all time.
You just said it,
Lil Wayne.
But explain why you think he is. And I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying explain why.
It's Lil Wayne. He can go into any genre of music, features, do something himself. He's the only person, he's the only rapper that I like. I'm sorry.
Rock and roll, you getting excited.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. He's the only person that whose covers to songs that I've liked ever. I do not like when rappers, singers, whatever, do covers. It's real.
He did a cover?
Yeah. He had a whole damn mixtape. Darn mixtape.
You took the rock and roll one?
No. And I hate that I can't even think of it because it's one that, again, I don't like covers, so it's one that I really never dived into.
You're telling me something different, so, maybe he is a goat, maybe he ain't.
He can do rock and roll. He can go with the pop stars on his own. And the thing about him is half the time he don't even be remembering his lyrics that he does. And it could be because he don't write it, which he did say one time that he does not write his music. He don't write his songs. But it could also be maybe it has to do with all the extracurriculars that he takes part of and don't remember. Because he'll hear, I've seen him in interviews and I've listened to him in interviews and everything. And he's like, oh, those lyrics sound good, or hear someone say it, and it's like, you said it. And he's like, oh, for real?
Oh, I remember that one. He was like, ooh. And he was like, bro, that's you. Like, oh, okay.
Let's see. I can't remember. It's going to take me a minute. But whenever he was doing the ice cream paint job.
That makes him the GOAT because he...
Ice cream paint, and then the Waka Flocka one.
You talking about No Ceilings.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm like, covers. Yes, now I get you. I'm with you. I'm here. But yes.
Man.
Now, those are some, yeah.
His wordplay, phenomenal. He is just.
So is he in a category of his own? Because that's what, I'm going to tell you what I think GOAT means. This is just my personal opinion.
And he is.
And yes, greatest of all time. Yeah. But I just feel like when people use that term, I think that should put a person on a not on a pedestal. But if you're saying they're the greatest of all time, then it's like, tell me something they can do that the next person can't do.
I feel like he is in a category on his own.
But what can he? I'm just asking. What can he do that no one else can do? He
can make a whole mixtape of covers that only Dorothy likes, and that's.
I can't argue with you on that one because there no ceilings. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, sorry for the wait. It was just you could just listen to that consistently. Like I give you that one, but
old Wayne. Some people don't like new Wayne. I love old Wayne, new Wayne, whatever Wayne.
So he's the best rapper to you,
absolutely,
all times,
absolutely.
Better than Tupac, better than Biggie, better than Nas, Jay-Z.
Yes.
Scarface.
All of them.
But why?
I feel like Tupac, and
you gotta say he overrated. Go ahead.
No, I don't feel like he's overrated. Tupac was fine. Okay, let me get this right. But
R.I.P.
with Tupac, I really do. I love his music and everything. He was a great poet for sure. But I might get a lot of criticism for this, but I don't care. I don't know.
You don't know a lot of his music?
No, I know a lot of his music. I just don't know if he would have he's an icon and he'll forever be an idol and everything. But I just don't know.
You wouldn't call him a GOAT.
He's a GOAT, but would he have stayed doing like rap and everything like that just from like his upbringing and everything? Do you feel like that?
No, I think he would have been an actor.
Yeah.
I think he would have definitely turned actor. I mean, because he went to high school for
that. Yeah.
All right. So why not Jay-Z? He a billionaire. He got Beyonce.
There's a lot of billionaires. I love Beyonce, but
he got good music.
So because he got Beyonce, he should be a GOAT?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, but I mean, if April was here, she would say that.
Yeah, she would. But I'm saying, he got the girl, he got the money, he got the credentials. Like, he's living that life. So how come you wouldn't consider him a GOAT? You don't really listen to Jay-Z? Is that your only reason why?
I mean, he's cool. I've liked the songs he's produced, the music that he has, but it's just not.
So J. Cole, you would put J. Cole over him?
Oh, I love J. Cole. But no, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I'll say this. I have my qualms about Jay-Z. I'll say that. But in comparison, no, J. Cole, because he hasn't done as much as Jay-Z has done. Jay-Z has had a lot of
but J. Cole done came with some verses, though.
He's come with some verses, and he is a phenomenal rapper. I love J. Cole. J. Cole got me through a dang 12, 13-hour drive to Missouri that probably shouldn't have taken that long, but...
You went straight?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you stopped for gas.
Yeah, I had to stop for gas. I had to stop for the tolls, but went all the way through, and that was a long drive. But his Forest Hills Drive album, love that. Love J. Cole, love him. There's one song. It was about abortion. That song got me through a lot of things, too. What is it called? That's where I love him. But no, I don't think that...
I'm not going to lie to you. I like J. Cole a lot, but I don't listen to J. Cole like that. Listen. I like his music. I think he is phenomenal. I think he goes I think he's up there. For me, I will put him up there. Like you say, iconic. He's an iconic rapper.
Yeah.
But I don't really listen to him.
And apparently he's a bomb hooper too. So that's another thing.
Now, when he's on features with things, I think he that's when I listen to J. Cole. When he's on the London. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His features?
His features are cold to me. This is my opinion, because I feel like he gotta come hard. And he gonna come harder than everybody on there. Whether he go first, last, middle, whatever. That's just my opinion.
You don't think it sounds like it was him himself? be hard.
I like old J. Cole. Let me clarify. I like when he first came out. I don't know. And see, that's the thing. Like, I would listen to his music, but I don't think that workout song. Is it AM with Drake or whatever it's called? Hit it in the morning. That's what I'm gonna call it because that's what he's saying there. Yeah.
Trouble.
Don't know what that is.
We gonna have a J. Cole day.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad rapper. I just don't listen to J. Cole. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even listen to rap really. But if I do, it's old rap.
Yeah, I've heard your playlist. Yeah. But you have good playlists though.
I try. Now, depending on where I'm going, I do have like rap music. I don't even be knowing the rap music be saying. I just like the beats.
Yeah.
It just be the beats for me, so.
I used to be like that too. Like, and I still love beats. Like, at the end of the day, even to this day, if somebody don't have a good beat behind what they're saying, I really don't want to hear it. I ain't gonna lie, because it ain't gonna keep me interested. Yeah. And I'm gonna move forward. But a long time ago, I didn't used to listen to lyrics at all. I don't know when that switch took place.
I can feel you on that. Because when I was little, it's songs that I know I was singing when I was little, but I don't think I knew them. And now I hear them, I'm like, I do not know that song, but I remember that song. Like, what's that? Monica and Usher? Love song.
I don't listen to R&B music like that. So.
I see, yeah, and I see that. So you could never tell who the GOAT of R&B is.
No, I could. I wouldn't even be able to name everybody in that genre.
So do you listen to Jacquees?
No.
Okay. Do you think he can sing? I think he can sing, but I don't think he's the best singer. But
he be doing covers too.
I like his covers.
I do not.
I love his cover with LMA, Trippin'. You never heard it?
I've heard that song.
Okay.
You know what? I'll say this. When it first came out, it was a really good song, but it got overplayed on the radio. But it was a good song. I would give him that.
So you don't know any GOATs. But he's not a GOAT. He's not a GOAT of R&B, I'll tell you that. Chris Brown, Usher, and people like that are GOATs. But you listen to their music, don't you? You don't listen to Usher?
I listen.
So you wouldn't go. You would not go to Usher concert.
No.
But you go to a Chris Brown concert.
I've been to a Chris Brown concert before. I've been there once, and it was with Tequila. Actually,
she paid.
She had an extra ticket. No, this was before.
I'm about to say, hold on now.
I think this had to have been before he was doing all that. It was when I first moved back, like 2020, that area, 2020, 2021, sometime around there. Mm-hmm. She had an extra ticket. One of her friends couldn't make it. So I was like, yeah, I'll go. And got amazing seats. One thing about her, if she going to go to a concert, she going to make sure she gets the good seats.
I be seeing on her profile, I be like, she is right there. She can damn near touch the artist.
Yeah, she be invested. Okay. And I like Chris Brown's music. He's cool. I think he is a hilarious person. He be a little angry sometimes, but I think it is so funny, especially with him and Quavo's beef, which I don't have nothing against Quavo or anything like that, but their little beef, whatever.
Why are they beefing?
I think there's a whole backstory on that. I've been going down that rabbit hole. But, like, they had their little celebrity basketball game, and I was on TikTok one time.
Yeah, Quavo.
And, yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I love Chris, but...
Like, they got a real beef, though? Like, they don't like each other for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, like... I know Chris Brown's song. I know his music. He's a phenomenal dancer, everything. But I even like his little acting skills. Not little acting skills. I'm sorry. Let me put some respect on your name before you come for me if we ever get big and you see I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. But I don't want no smoke with you. But... But I will say that for a good portion of that concert, that Chris Brown concert, I was like upstairs at the bar in the Mavericks stadium. What stadium do they play in? I don't know what.
Don't get me. I don't know either.
I
know there's, and I should know because I'm from here, but I don't know.
Is it a stadium? No, arena. I'm sorry, arena. I'm not a basketball person, but the arena that the Dallas Mavericks play in. Yeah, and so yeah, I was upstairs in the bar, but I was making friends.
Okay.
with some nice young ladies.
So you can okay. Do you listen to Tank? You know who Tank is, right?
I know who Tank is. I have my little R&B playlist. Well, not.
So you didn't grow up listening to R&B or something?
Absolutely not. I had.
Did not think you were gonna say that.
I grew up. Listen, okay. So my dad, of course, I'm mixed. My dad is black. My mom's white. My dad at some.
For real? I'm messing with you.
For the people that don't know, you met most of my parents. Although kind of inside, my mom is black, which but my dad, he's had his R&B face. Now at this day and age, there's some rap songs to listen to, but we didn't listen to that. They're country, super country, and everything. So grew up listening to country music and oldies. Those were
country. You know the goats of country music.
Country. And then listening to oldies and stuff like that. My oldest two sisters, they would, at one point, whenever they were growing up listening to rap music and everything like that, I don't know which parent it was, or one of my sisters was they threw away our cassette tapes, for it. That's how they are. But then as they were getting older, they let them listen to it, and by the time I started getting into middle school and high school, they didn't care about what I listened to, but it wasn't just something that I came into I want to listen to it. To be honest, Sybil, my sister that's closest in age to me, 2 years above me, she put me on the rap, and she don't even listen to rap no more like that. I listen to rap and all that.
What?
Yeah, she's more the urban, at one point hard rock and roll type stuff and everything.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And she just likes the coffee shop type music. Oh, and she also likes Korean music now. But yeah, she put me on that, and that's whenever I made my switch. But I didn't grow up on any of that.
So you grew up on hardcore gangster music, what it sounds like, because that's what your playlist be like.
That's what I chose for myself. I will say we went to go visit. Well, we had a homegirl. She's like our sister. Whenever we were living in Killeen, and her dad, he is from New York, but his background's from Jamaica and everything. But they lived in Killeen because he was stationed 7 months here and all that, and he was a producer and stuff. And so, this is how I got on to Tupac, because she had a poster of Tupac in her room, and her and Sybil are the same age. They were born on the same day, same hospital room, crazy stuff, right? Ended up being our next door neighbor. Weird. Whenever we was in Killeen. And I seen
Did they get switched at birth?
No. But that would have been crazy. But I seen him, I was like, and from there, just...
Didn't know none of his music.
Chocolate. Yeah, I think I was we moved when I was going to 4th grade, so it was sometime between kindergarten to, no, not kindergarten, 1st, 2nd to 4th grade, whatever. I don't know, but I seen him. I was like, oh yeah. But yeah, nope. So I don't know nothing about none of that.
Dang, well, who's the GOAT to you of country? You said you knew country.
That's a long.
Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus. Hannah Montana.
I did like that show on Disney Channel. Hannah Montana. Oh man, there are just so many.
New Age, Shabuzi, right?
No, but he is a good artist. He is a good artist. A new age GOAT of country.
Yeah, that you think it's holding country down.
I don't really necessarily think any of them are just holding it down right now, because it's not something that's just a big influence. But I will say Zach Bryan, he's been good. Morgan Wallen, even though he had his moment whenever the people, he did slip up. He was
hurt. I can tell when he slipped up. I don't know who he is, but I know who he is through that situation.
Yeah. That's a whole nother subject for another day. They've been doing their thing and everything, keeping it good to go. There's also some really good female country artists and everything right now. But as far as the GOAT of country music,
I'm just throwing stuff out there. Willie Nelson. I don't listen to. I'm saying I don't even listen to Willie Nelson. I know who he is though.
You know, I can't say who the GOAT would be, but I will say this. I used to love Toby Keith until he got into it with the Dixie Chicks. And for those of y'all that know, y'all know. And it might be a very small base right now, but it's okay. I'm going to talk my mess. That really hurt my heart because there was some stuff going on like with when Bush was in office and everything and him trying to silence him and everything. So then the Dixie Chicks fell off for a cool minute. And those were my girls. Those were my girls. But I also love Toby Keith and rest in peace to Toby. But they started making their way back. Shania, she'll forever hold a place in my heart. Shania Twain. But yeah.
So the Dixie Chicks is the GOAT.
No, they're not the GOATs, but I love them. I just had to make that little comment about them and Toby Keith. And they were not wrong for speaking their mind. And I will forever say that. I don't care what anybody says.
That is a whole nother topic.
Yeah, it's a whole nother. But no, as far as like R&B music goes, I listen to it now. I'm more open to different artists, but it's not something. If I'm sad, I'm not gonna listen to R&B. If I'm like trying to have like romantic time, not really. I like John Legend. I love John Legend. I don't know if he's R&B considered, but
he is. He is, but I like John Legend. Don't get me wrong. But he's like an opera singer to me. He could sing opera. That's what I'm saying. He just I would go see him at an opera. I would definitely go see him at an opera. That's the kind of vibes he gives me.
I love John.
Yeah. But any takeaways, anything you wanna
What I'm gonna say is that
well damn. Go ahead.
Is that if Timo, Mr. Terrence Moore, would have made his way up here tonight, like he said that he was going to do when we seen him on Saturday night, then he would have loved to be in this topic because, you know, him being an artist and whatnot. This is thing, and he screams.
Do you think he's the GOAT?
He thinks he's the GOAT. He says he's the GOAT. He says he's the GOAT of lyricism. He's the top lyricist and everything. But
he got Texas.
I'm not going to say whether I feel like he is or he's not because he ain't come here tonight because he's scared of driving in the rain.
Well,
and there ain't even no rain.
He did say he was going to be here. I'm going to let my boy make it, but man, don't be standing us up, man. For a little rain or leave, you know what I'm saying? Say something.
He sure did make his way out here on Saturday at Putter Sport.
Oh, you talking about Trojan, man?
Trojan.
See, if he was
Trojan.
here,
I'm sorry.
I have great questions for him. You can hit him with all the stingers. I got some like fun facts I want to know about him because he said we can ask him anything. So
he did say
hopefully he will reschedule. But if he don't, then we gotta keep it moving. But Timo, don't do that no more, bro. You wrong, bro. And yeah, A-Ray gonna cut this so we can send it to you just like it is, raw and uncut.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't get that off your chest
because we can't give him no shine tonight. But anyways,
I see you had that built up.
Yeah,
that animosity.
Because he called me the D word yesterday, the other day, yesterday.
Dorothy?
No, I'll show you.
Is it bad?
It's all fun.
Okay.
No, I'll show you. But yeah, just cut that part out. But that's me talking mess.
Nah, you good.
But anything I like to say. So as far as like the conversation of like goats and everything and just words being used too loosely, I feel like that is one that is used loosely, as well as the pot calling the kettle black or throwing someone under the bus. There's quite a few. Or even...
Wait, hold on, the what?
The pot calling the kettle black.
Elaborate.
Basically, like, for example, if we get along so much on so many different topics, so it's going to be hard to do this. But like,
is it racist?
No, it's not racist. Oh. It's like you doing something or I'm doing something, and then you're saying like you're talking mess about me doing it, but you be doing the same thing. Like if it's like somebody being messy.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Those things, that type of thing.
Oh, okay. I get it. Basically, you a contradiction.
Yes, you're very contradictory. That's a term that's used loosely. Love is used loosely nowadays. There's a lot of things used loosely nowadays. Ooh, so I would just say, whenever you are talking to people and talking about stuff, or even describing a situation that happened, or trying to stick up for yourself or defend yourself in any type of way, just have intentions before you say what comes out your mouth, before people pull up with receipts, because it does happen often. And in this day and age, we ain't taking no breaks, especially not this year. Me being one of those. So yeah, I'm so glad you picked this topic for today.
It's crazy. I bet you used to summarize the shit out of a book, because that was a good summary. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That was a great summary. No, it's just something that I've been actually wanting to kind of drop bombs on, but I was like, today it got brought up, so I'm just like, boy, loosely is a term that was used today. Because if I throw somebody up on a bus, you're not gonna see it coming.
Right.
You're not gonna even know it's me. That's how fucked up it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh.
You know? And I'm going to be sitting back. I remember this. I'm going to leave you out with this. This is throwing somebody up under the bus. So it was one time we were littler. And these, my mama often opened up her doors to people, who, were trying to get back on their feet. And so they had kids. And so, they went to church with us. Whatever. Long story short, one girl was getting a whooping. And, she was getting toe up. And so I knew that basically the switch broke, right? So she came up there and she was like, y'all know what another one is. And me being me, I had already slid this. It was a long ass switch too, thick. I had already slid it where it needed to be. I'm like, no, but there go one right there. That's throwing somebody up on the bus. I'll leave y'all with that. That was the day I threw somebody up under the bus. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I think about that every time.
You have any regrets?
No, because she had did something to me, and all right, I got you. I didn't know how, but I was like, what a perfect opportunity. You're getting your ass whooped. That's fucked up.
You're diabolical. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody. And thank you to A-Ray, because he always...
putting up with us?
He puts up with us with our time switching and this and that. But, hey. I think we still record. We come, we do, we see, we conquer.
Period.
And everybody be like, we're his favorites. Well, shit. You also got to understand, he probably be cussing us out more than he cuss y'all out, because he don't talk to y'all. Shots fired.
And here's to everyone that got whoopings with or without a switch. I mean, I never had to experience that, but I feel for y'all wholeheartedly. Yeah.
You didn't get whoopings?
I got lectures. My oldest two sisters got whoopings with me, and Sybil, we did not. We got lectures.
Oh, y'all learned from watching them get their ass whooped?
I don't even think we even watched it. Maybe we're the favorites. Who knows?
Boy, listen here. We used to have to line it up. No, what me and my siblings used to do when we got ass whoopings, we would, yes, faithfully. We would pack on, we would go put on as many clothes as we could, and then put books and stuff in there, for real.
I heard that the whooping got worse if you did that, if you got caught.
Well, my mama either would laugh, or if she just was not in the mood, pull them all down, pull it all off. Yeah.
Yikes.
But hey, I turned out okay. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I think some of them ass whoopings I needed, because some of these kids.
Hey, some people need physical. Some people need, the verbal. So, some people need both. It's fine.
And that has been your podcast to live by.
See y'all next time.
Thank y'all for tuning in to
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Make sure you
like,
subscribe,
and follow
wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis.
It's been real. It's your boy OT.
And Miss Dorothy.
And we'll see you on the next episode of
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.